Hello my darlings, you're welcome back to my channel. So right now I have my chicken and I have my onion, my curry powder, my thyme and my mivina spice and a Knorr cube. Yeah, so I'll be using that to boil my meat. I've already washed my meat properly, so I've added the one onion. I'm adding my mivina spice. I love the spice so much. It just brings out the chickenness in every chicken dish you make. Yeah, I love it, and it's not overpowering. So to that I'll be adding my curry as well. I'm using the Gino curry, so I'll be adding 1 pack of that. I like buying in packs like this since I don't have a measuring tool, so I like to use packs, mini packs like this, so that you guys can know what I'm doing. So into this I'm adding half of this sachet of thyme into the meat. Yeah, and lastly I'll be adding my pair of Knorr cubes. I'm using 1 Knorr cube. Yeah, you can call it 1 Knorr cube, or you can call it a pair of Knorr cubes. Yeah, so I'm going to quickly crush that in. I'm not going to add salt at this point because I'm working with hard chicken, so I want my meat to be properly cooked. Sometimes when you add salt to your meat, it kind of stiffens up, and I'm not going to add water. I'm going to allow this boil in its own juice. So right now, moving away from the chicken, I'm going to prep my vegetables, and here I have 2 red bell peppers, I have some runner beans, I have my carrot, I have my red pepper, I have 2 onions, and then I have a pack of frank, which I'm not going to use all. I think I used about 5 pieces or 6 pieces from it. Yeah, because I love it in my jollof rice, and this is just going to substitute for the liver. So right now I'm trying to clean up my vegetables, scrape that carrot. We want it squeaky clean, we want it dirt free. So right now my chicken has been boiling for about 5 minutes. Yes, and you can see how much juice this chicken has produced. Yeah, and the chicken is a really fatty one, so you can see that most of the water has already dried out and I'm just left with fat. So I'm going to add some water to this because we'll be needing that stock to make our fried rice. So I'm just going to give this a quick stir, and then add some curry, add some thyme, and add some salt. Yeah, at this point I'm gonna add salt because I'm sure that my chicken has been boiling really well, and the skin, it's not going to be so hard anymore. So now I can actually add my salt so that my chicken is gonna boil perfectly. Yeah, I felt that the water was not a lot, so I added more water because I'll be needing the stock. Not so much so that I don't I'll take out the sweetness from the chicken, but enough so that I can make a stock. Yeah, so let's allow it to boil. So right now I'm done cutting my vegetables, my runner beans, my green pepper, my franks, then my onions and my carrots. I love those vegetables so much, I'm able to eat them. Yeah, you can add as much vegetables as you want. Have your different varieties of vegetables. You can add spring onions, cabbages and all that. I actually want to use cabbage because cabbage kind of adds to more vegetables, making me eat healthy. Yeah, well, I'm okay with it. So right now my chicken is done, so I'm just going to take them out of the stock. Yeah, and when I'm done, at this point some people actually sieve their stock to take away the onion, the thyme, and little bones that came out of the chicken due to the way it was cut. If you have little kids, it's advisable to do that, but since I am an adult and I'm making for one adult, yes, I'm not going to take that out because I like that. Yeah, bone, I remove it. I love that a lot, so I'm not going to take that out. Yeah, so I'm just showing you guys how much stock I have right now, and this is not even enough to, you know, cook my rice properly, but we're gonna be adding water once our rice is in the pot. Okay, yeah, I know you guys don't even know how tasty this was. Like, it was so tasty, like really really tasty. So right now I have my already washed rice. It's raw rice, so I washed it and, you know, take away the starch in it, some of the starch, not entirely all the starch. So right now I'm just going to be putting them into the pot, you know, with the stock, and yeah, and after that I'll be adding some water, I'll be adding some curry. I'll also be adding another mivina spice. I told you guys I love that spice so much. It's not so overpowering, but it brings out the chickiness in every chicken food you're making. I know that's the second time I'm repeating this statement. Yeah, so this is me adding some thyme. Yeah, I'm gonna add the mivina, a pack of mivina. So basically I use 2 packs of mivina in this dish, and I worked with 2.5 cups of rice. Yeah, so, and this, we're using this what's it called, the spice. It helps me minimize how much Maggi I put in my food. So right now I'm adding some curry powder. Excuse me guys, I've got a flu. Yeah, so a curry is just for color and a little bit of taste, so add to the taste of the color that you want. So right now I'm adding some crushed pepper. I added a little bit of ginger to this just to give it that zing, you know, to give it that extra boost, you know. I just discovered this recently, and trust me guys, it tasted amazing at the end of the day. So to this now I'll give it a stir, and I'll be adding some water. Yeah, I've already added the water, I think so at this point. Yes, so I added the water. I'm just stirring things up, you know. You can use yellow pepper if you don't want the red color of the pepper in your fried rice, but I love it because apart from the spiciness it brings to the food, it's also a nice flush of color. Yeah, so at this point you have to also taste to see if everything is in place. Taste for salt, taste for spices, you know. If you need to add anything, you add it at this point. So right now I'm adding just 1 pair of Knorr cubes to this. Remember I used 1 to boil my meat, and I used 2 mivina, and now I'm using 1, so that's just 2 Knorr cubes, and then salt to taste. Please do not over salt your food. I know I didn't measure this out. Seriously, that was how I was taught. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I was taught how to cook like that, so I don't even know how to measure how much salt I put, but I just know that once I put it in my hand, I kind of weigh it, and if it doesn't sit well with me, I, you know, reduce it. So right now my rice has been boiling for a while, and this is how much it has come. You can also check at some point to see if your rice is ready. Yeah, so it has been boiling, but it still has a lot of water, so I'm gonna like to simmer down, and right now my rice is ready. It has simmered down nicely, and you guys can see my rice is grainy, it's not sticky, and it's not broken, you know. It's so nice. Yeah. Oh my god guys, forgive me, I've got a flu. Yeah, so right now. If you want to fry your chicken, you can fry your chicken at this point, but I'm not gonna fry my chicken. So right now I'm moving over to my veggies. So in a pan I'm gonna put a little bit of oil, you know, just a little, and also enough to fry my vegetables, to stir fry my vegetables though. So to this oil I'll be adding my onion. Yeah, so I'll be adding my onion. Most people don't like putting onion in your fried rice, but I feel it gives it a unique taste. Yeah, so when it's properly diced and you fry it up a little, it adds a taste and a kind of amazing smell to your fried rice. So I'm just gonna toss this around for a minute, and then I'll be adding my sausage to this, because I don't know if I'm the only one who feels that the sausages are too raw to be eaten this way. So I like to heat them up a bit until they are brown on both sides, you know. Just toss this around, but not for so long. Remember, our onion is still in there, and guys, this combination of onion and sausage was smelling so good, like really good. So this is like the brown I want and the puffiness I want in my sausages. So I'm just gonna toss this a little bit, and then I'm gonna add the carrots, because that's like the hardest of the vegetables I have here. Yeah, so toss. Toss it, baby, toss it, baby. So right now I'll be adding my carrots. Yes, and I realized at this point that my pan was too small to contain my vegetables. I underestimated the capacity of this pan doing this job, so I quickly transferred it into a bigger pot, you know. So yeah, this is me in a bigger pot, and I just keep stir frying this for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to add the rest of the vegetables, which is the runner beans and the green pepper. Yeah, some people don't like to stir fry their green pepper because they feel like it's going to become soft, but I like to stir fry mine just a little, you know, to also preserve some crunch to it. Yeah, so we're just stir frying this a little bit. Yeah, so right now this has been frying for about 2 minutes. Now I'm going to add the rest of my vegetables in here, and to that I'm going to stir this, and to that I'll be adding half of a Knorr cube in here just for extra spice. Please do taste your rice at this point before you spice up your vegetables. Please do taste your rice. Okay, if your rice doesn't need extra spice, please do not put anything. I'm just adding one, you know, just for security or would I say assurance. And yeah, and then just a little bit of salt, you know, just to saute my vegetables and make them taste so good. Yeah, so at this point my vegetables are ready. So right now I'll be going ahead to add my rice, but that's after this has fried for about a minute. Okay, yeah, I hope you guys love this view, and if you're not subscribed at this point, please hit the subscribe button, subscribe to your girl's channel, please guys. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a huge thumbs up, like, share and subscribe. And okay guys, so right now I'm adding my rice to my vegetables, and I try to fry everything in this pot since I don't have a big pan. Well, it's so beautiful when you do it in a pan. Okay, when you do it in a pan, a non-stick pan, a big non-stick pan, like, you're going to enjoy the beauty of this rice. But I love this pot so much because it really doesn't, it's stainless steel, but at the same time it works amazing, like as if it's a non-stick pan. Yeah, so I'm just, putting in my rice in batches and frying this on low heat, just to mix up everything and give us that fried riciness that we are looking for. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep doing this, adding the rice, tossing it until the entire rice has gone into this big pot. And guys, I need to point out that yes, I'm the only one eating this, but this is like me making my meal for the week. When I come back from work and I'm so tired to cook and stuff like that. I shouldn't be cooking every day if I'm working though, so yeah, I like to meal prep. I meal prep on Sundays, and right now all the rice has gone in. I've given this a good toss, and my rice is still grainy. It's not broken. That's the essence why you don't overcook your rice. Okay, so our rice is ready. I just turned up the gas, and we are good to go. And at this point you can still taste your rice, and imagine, you need to taste this. You guys need to, as in, you can't even imagine how amazing this was. Like, it was so good, so good, and I'm happy I tried it out. So need me tell you guys that this is actually the first time I'm making fried rice. Yeah, so I hope I did a good job and I didn't disappoint you guys. Okay guys, so this is me. I've plated my food. I'm going to store them. I store them in this foil I got from Roban stores here in Enugu, and I'm just going to put this in the refrigerator, and eat it as the week goes on. Definitely not every day, but within the week at least I have something nice to eat. So if you're not subscribed to my channel at this point, please do hit the subscribe button. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a trick, one or two, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah. I love you.